Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the World Balloons Championship. We're looking here back on the circuit. Cole's coming up doing his normal pregame rituals here. I mean, we are in for a treat. And I just want to mention here, by the way, level 6 here. Looking at his level 4 and 5 performances, and obviously including his beautiful levels 1 through 3, he is actually on track to break a record that has not been touched since Poppy Robinson broke the ceramic barrier back in 1968. This could truly be a momentous day.
You know, I will say for you guys, before you get into the technical details of this level, down here on the field, I'm not sure if you guys can feel it up there in the booth, but it is cold down here. So this warm-up, you know, it's really important that he gets a nice solid warm-up in, because I am freezing down here.
And so we can see here, this is the first. There are more to come later on, but this is the first, like, timing level besides the first. I suppose the first level was an example. You have to hit the tack, the second tack, before the spike ball lands there, or else it cannot reach the rest of the level. And this is... Ooh, and that's another thing that happens. These bumpers, hit them at the wrong angle, and it will bounce back instead of the direction you might want.
Oh, I mean, bouncing back, that makes us think of the boomerang section here. I mean, we know there's been some records broken today, but... Oh, can you hit the lightsaber? Okay.
I need... But later on, you can kind of see how it tracks around the course here. That will need to come at the end, or else the spike ball in the top left might not be able to pop the final balloon.
Hold up, I'm hearing news from the other competition here. One of the other competitors in this Dart Monkey section, they've been accused of using heat-tipped darts, actually.
Oh.
So they've shut down the other... Wow, yeah, so they have just shut down his main competitor here. They just shut down the other section, so now all eyes are on him. You gotta wonder if he's feeling it.
From here. Now, can he perform well from here? Let's see, fellas.
Right there, I am worried about a little bit something.
He's looking a little confused down here.
On this level...
He doesn't know what to do.
Oof.
Oh.
If there isn't another dart to be picked up, it may, in fact, mean you need to pop the sabers and hit the bumper at the same time to launch it into the bombs.
Wow.
Which is very difficult to do.
He is one final dart. Let's see. Oh.
It may be a move he needs to practice before he can complete the level.
Here we go. He's got two.
He does have that timing done.
He's up two.
To a deal.
I didn't see that. If he has two darts, then he does have enough to hit both separately instead of at the same time.
I like what he did.
Which I'm not even sure is possible.
He focused first on trying to make the big shot there because he feels good about hitting that lightsaber. That is within his range. He is confident. I mean, look at that, beautiful.
Absolutely. And that's part of the hitboxes here. It may not look like that bumper will put a dart to those bombs, but it certainly does.
Interesting bounce pattern here.
He was a little late there, but that's he's got the idea down.
In my humble opinion, that is one of the hardest shots that we've seen so far.
I gotta agree with you. I mean, I'm getting flashbacks here to Length of a Sea. I mean, this is a difficult level. I mean, back to the idea of finesse here. I mean, goodness, this takes so much focus.
But he's right in his element here. I mean, he grew up around these darts. I mean, and these spikes from the tacks, I should say.
Yeah.
But he seems... Oh.
That was interesting.
I mean,
ricochet.
Certainly.
And back to the cold here. I mean, you know, one of his childhood friends was an ice monkey who, you know, tragically passed in the incident that has been previously mentioned before. But, I mean, he is accustomed to this weather. He is one of the only dart monkeys that is able to compete in this not only with a variety of tools, in a variety of situations, but in a variety of environments that you don't see this versatility from any other kind of monkey besides the dart monkey. But even then, he is just so special at his age for this.
He did grow up in the cold, up in Boone, Wisconsin, so he is also very used to this.
He's ready for anything, and there it is.
Oh.
I mean, that might be... Oof. You've got to pop that laser before the spike ball can...
That's gotta hurt. I mean, that just has to hurt. That is a
tragic mistake.
You don't know how often that bounce is gonna hit, and...
It was very close. I mean, he's got it down, though. He knows what's coming. Oof, just narrowly missed the bumper there. That's another thing. It doesn't affect this level much, but the dart spawns from Monkey himself in sometimes some odd positions.
Oof. Wow. Narrow miss there. He almost just impaled himself.
Now that would have been bad, but I'm sure it wouldn't be the first time. He can probably take it. He's robust, precise. This is an incredible athlete that we're watching right now.
I mean, if he's anything like his father,
he doesn't get rattled by that. You know, his father, historic player, you know, but just didn't have enough. He did to make it to the pro leagues. He did amazing in college. He went B1 and all the way. You know,
I mean, they say he's the one that really pushed the sport forward.
I mean, he would be so proud of his son.
A bit of a pioneer. This competition didn't even exist back then, so we'll never know how well he would have done.
Yeah, it's unfortunate the ceramic barrier had not been broken yet. But also, I mean, his father, just what a great charitable man here. And, you know, you can see, we see his son taking up, you know, similar important charitable duties. Because, I mean, his father, you know, worked in a spike factory, played, I mean, he was throwing darts on the side in his free time on his breaks. So he had to work all day to provide. And then
he had 17-hour shifts.
Yeah, but he eventually was able to go to college and make it to the pro league at the time. But he went back to that spike factory. He purchased it again. He gave everyone more bananas. He gave his son a job there. He did everything he could to rebuild and help his community after the Great Banana Depression.
Just a little bit higher here on the bumper, so it'll make it through the gap. I mean, as we talked about earlier, he figured this level out pretty quickly for... Oh, and he just has to hit the...
Oh, he didn't get it.
He wasn't sure there. And, you know, that's an uncharacteristic mistake for him. But at the same time, you know, I mean...
There we go.
Not many have his level of maturity in the game, but still... Oh, that's just gotta hurt.
But he knows what's coming. I mean, I know he'll get it in the next, maybe even this round as we watch.
It's that last one.
And it's so close.
Just needs to aim a little higher.
Here we go.
And there it is.
Nail-biting finish, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Down to the wire.
And this is exactly what happened at the Banana Sundae. I mean, he's right when the pressure's ramping, he can get it done and finish it out. This is what we love to see and why everyone keeps watching him. It's incredible.
I cannot believe what we are witnessing here. He is on... Oh, wow. Whoa.
No break.
Level 7. No,
we're going straight in.
Interview.
I mean, now this is an active level.
I mean, you do have to keep in mind...
test shots out.
The time in between levels is counted in your final record here, but usually he needs to give his throwing arm a break, but he is not doing that here. I mean, if he beats this level back to back and takes a normal amount of break in between, he is going to shatter the world record.
Now, I think I do remember this level. He's... I question his strategy, but I'm excited to see what comes next. Now... That may have been a bug. I don't think that first balloon was supposed to stop. But he had the right idea. It's these floating balloons. When they start to move, that's when these levels become very difficult, very active, because you have to pop them before they can make it somewhere you can't.
Some in the crowd are suspecting some tampering by some evildoers here, because that was such a... Oh. That was such an... We've never seen that with a balloon before. It's possible they were inflating the balloons.
Now, that... Whew.
But fortunately,
inflating?
They have swapped out the old rainbows here. But, I mean, that's... The league's going to have to get an investigation. I mean, between the heat-tip dart accusations that were recently thrown and this...
Absolutely.
This is very concerning.
Now, we haven't heard much about the heat-tip darts. They're keeping everything under wraps, but it's like it's underwater. I mean, just can never get a clear picture. And there he goes. He's figured out what he has to do here.
There's one of the moon.
And this is where it gets difficult.
Oh. Oof. So close. He had a good start there, but, you know.
Yeah, but he's got to do all 5 in a row. Ooh, coming off of the previous level with no breaks, this one might be hard.
Even if his throwing arm is feeling good, his brain might be a little
dropped an extra dart there, unfortunately.
I mean, he's sitting here wishing he had advanced intel, right? Because this is just such a difficult angle to see the balloons from.
You know, and MIB
just slightly too slow there.
So helpful.
He's getting a rhythm working here, though. This is... We're seeing... This is what
he's got the first 2 down.
Oh. I mean, he just takes things so procedurally. I mean, it is a gift to watch this man throw darts.
Oh. So close.
He's got to get on top of those just a little bit quicker.
And we saw him start with the top angle there, but can he actually nail it down before... Oh. Getting a little antsy here.
It's just one after the other.
Oof.
Look at that. They set up 5 greens this time. What are the chances? That's the thing, because these balloons are taken from a random pool. They don't actually decide which ones are going in until right at the last moment to make sure that none of them are tampered with, as you said. I mean, if they're not inflated enough, sometimes the dart will not pop them. It'll just get stuck. And if they're overinflated, anything could happen. It can affect the trajectory of the dart, especially. That is a dangerous one because you never know where that dart's going to go.
I'm sure you all remember, but, you know, a couple years back with Tom Ballooney, you know, we did have that Deflategate incident. That was, you know, people sabotaging his throwing. And, you know, those darts that he had just couldn't puncture all the way through.
But some say he actually did it himself in order to make it easier. Well, no, not to make it easier, but to explain why he was starting to wane. Now, that's only speculation, but I have heard people saying it ever since. Personally, I couldn't agree, but there's a lot of
speculation,
high tension, high emotion in this sport that we're watching.
Oh, I'm getting...
Oh, just like that. You see the balloon getting caught.
Getting a call from the other game here. Hold on, I need to take a second here.
He may be on that call for a little while. I've received some strange information, some of it conflicting.
We just got word Pop Stewart has been given a lifetime ban from Dart Monkey competition for heat tip darts and advanced intel. There was a monkey submarine.
Oh my god!
Below the track. Wow. So, and it can be concluded here that this might have actually been tampering with the balloons here. That's what we were seeing earlier. The monkey submarine was submerged, causing some interference here.
See, I wondered, but to use both at the same time, that's a real surprise. And, ooh, we're getting closer.
I don't think he has enough left, though.
Oh, he certainly doesn't. Every missed dart is a fail on the level, really. There's just...
Well, let's see if he can get that 4th angle down. Oh, he didn't take the time.
It is good to practice them, especially since he hasn't had much time to.
I fear the higher levels will see him struggle. You know, I've only seen him hit 1 solid dart through the top gap, but even that didn't hit the second balloon.
He's getting closer and closer, but that's the challenge with this one. You have to hit them all in one fell swoop.
No room for mistake here.
No slipping.
And even if he gets comfortable here with this shot, he's going to have to be moving around from multiple different shots here. I mean, like we're seeing here, this is just not an easy thing to do.
And we know how accomplished he is in this sport, so it is surprising to see this kind of struggle.
We have seen many young prodigies fail on level 7, you know. Once you get past the first 10, it's pretty smooth sailing all the way through, but the first 10 is where we see most of the weed out happening. But I have high hopes for this young prodigy.
Testing the waters
I
here.
think that was also quite true for me because it's these first 10 that really, I mean, this is a whole other level of competition. It's these first 10 that really start to get you prepared, and they make you into a new dart monkey, really. This is where... Sorry, I keep watching these throws. Ooh, he pops double with there, even though it was caught up for a moment.
I mean, this is
as
really...
I've been saying, he's been getting caught up on the fourth throw over and over again.
This is really what separates, average dart monkeys from those in the Super Monkey Fan Club. This is just... Oof. It's looking tough here. I mean, maybe the breaking out in between, could it be hurting him here? Is that throwing arm tired?
It certainly could be.
Because, also, don't forget, because he took that skip, the voluntary skip of resting time, he can pause his run at any time if he doesn't feel it.
There's the line. I mean, he would still be on a good pace, but I think I'm seeing some determination here. I mean, after such a quick completion to the last...
He's
last level.
definitely... Oh, that's a new level of focus we haven't seen yet.
That was...
I caught the one that was stopped, but...
just a little more power. What a delicate balance here between power and time.
And you get it yet again.
Absolutely.
It is that fourth throw that keeps tripping up.
Not
I
to
fear
mention the
once
fifth.
he gets the fourth down, what will happen when he gets to the fifth?
I'm liking his strategy here, though, because practicing each shot at a time is difficult. I mean, practicing one shot at a time is incredibly difficult to ensure that you're going to be ready when all the balloons are coming at once. I much prefer seeing him here. Get those first two down over and over again and just work on that third, and then work on the fourth, and work on the fifth.
And that goes back to what I was saying earlier. We see him under pressure all the time, and he always pulls through. Ooh. Right there, that's a perfect fourth throw, but it was just a little late. He just needs that practice.
That was beautiful, though.
He has a slight delay on his third shot, as you can see the balloons being staggered going across. He needs to get that timing down perfectly so he hits them both at the same time.
I mean, when you see some other people play here, they just, or, some other people throwing, they miss one, and they throw out all the rest of their darts. They try and get practice, they try and get reps. But he every time he plays, he thinks that he is going to win. Every time he throws that first dart, he feels that this is the time he's going to win, and that confidence is what has carried him so far. And I love seeing him not accept failure.
Absolutely. And, I mean, he just keeps going. This is what we love to see. That arm, it has to be tired by now, but he just doesn't stop. Oof. Those rainbow balloons are getting caught more often now.
He's doing
Could be that the pool is dwindling.
Here. I think as the day goes on and the balloons warm up, because, they fill in the morning every day. So, and we start bright and early every day. So as they warm up, the balloons expand a little bit, so they could be getting caught more and more.
True.
Now he makes the third throw, but man, is it difficult.
And ever since that eco-friendly initiative here, I mean, they do reuse a lot of balloons. Eventually, they are recycled balloons in this pool here. They try and keep the fresh ones, up front for the pros, but he's been throwing a lot of darts here. They haven't really had enough time to replace them, so not only are his darts getting dull, but the balloons, they're getting deflated here. I mean, you're seeing all them getting caught here. They don't even have enough air to rise up. Oh! It's caught
when he's taking his time.
Break. Mr. Dart Monkey, would you spare a second for us? Give us your thoughts and feeling on today. You started out strong on level 6, but going into round 7, what are you feeling?
I think I just got a little too confident there. We powered through that last level pretty quickly, but getting onto this one, it was a total tone shift. Last time it was one of those levels where you had to move quickly and be down to a science, but this is just a bit more precise than last. It would have been wise to take that break there. Additionally, I'm having some issues with my hardware. Sometimes my mouse is being a little weird, so Just gonna go talk to the equipment manager and try and get that figured out, and hopefully we can get the show back on the road pretty soon.
All right, thank you. So I assume you will not be taking your prolonged break for the day, but just temporary, just equipment check.
We're gonna take a prolonged break here, just so our equipment manager can really look into what's going on here. I don't want to mess up the competition. I feel like I owe it to all the fans, all my supporters, to deliver the best possible product. And when our equipment is acting up, it's just not quite the standard that I want to uphold for the people watching. So I apologize to the viewers, but we're gonna take a little commercial break.
Thank you.
I have a quick question here. Can we phone in here, Gage on the field? Has he?
Oh, yes.
Please inform him that his main competitor has been disqualified for heat tip darts. We asked for a comment on that.
Cool. Before you leave,
yes, sir.
Have you heard that your main competitor has been disqualified?
Oh man, really?
Yes.
Well, you hate to see another competitor, get outlawed there. I think a part of the sport is the competition, and to thin the herd like that, it takes the pressure off for sure. But, I think the bright lights are a part of the competition, and I'm sad to see him go. So, hopefully there's a road back to the game for him, and I'm praying for him. He's in my prayers, but, we got to move forward.
Thank you. That's what we love to hear from one of our top competitors. He's in it for the love of the game.
What a professional.
He might not be feeling great right now, but I hope he comes back rested, ready to go. His equipment is in top shape, and everything is looking great. His mental is still up there. He's feeling strong, looking good. He just needs a little bit of break after coming right off of round 6.
Understandable.
Absolutely. I think it felt like he tried to ride the high from level 6, but it just wasn't quite there. That arm's getting tired, and he's been out there a long time. Sometimes you just have to take that break and come back and try it again later. Yep. And on that competition, back in the day when I was playing, it's the rivalry that really makes it a game. You're always trying to better yourself so you can be better than everyone else. That's competition, and it's sad to see that someone who it was his rival for a long time has been found to be cheating. I watched a few of his games, and they did look a little odd, but I never thought that it would end up like this.
It's horrible.
We'll just have to see the kind of motivation he can keep up from doing it himself. And it's self-motivated now to see how far he can go, which maybe it'll push him even further. We'll have to see.
And with his time lead here, he is truly only competing against himself. But with this pace he's at, he's not competing against anyone currently. He's competing against the all-time greats, which he's hopefully, on track to be. But, in the previous championships, he had never gotten this far, and we didn't expect that. Despite his, his excellence at all levels of the game, the pros are hard. But, year 5 here, this could be the year. This could be the year we see someone go the distance. No one has made it past level 42 before. So we're just going to see if he can get that far. At least in the modern era, no recordings of it. There's no proof, but there are legends of people, getting to that 50. But that's up to the...
Back in the day, it's hard to say, but I'm not sure I ever made it past 40. Mm-hmm. And I was up there with the best. He's competing with the past right now, and it would be amazing to see the younger generation just take the lead, finally.
And yeah, you were the last person to hit that 40 mark. It has been 30 years since we have seen someone do it, and so people are saying the sport is dying out, but this new generation could really bring some much-needed life.
And that's why we need those viewers. We need the viewership numbers to keep it going. It was rough for a while, but we finally have a young talent to bring it back into the limelight.
Mm-hmm. I'm hearing word here. He was saying he was having difficulties with his mouse here. His mouse does assist him here with his throwing arm. We are hearing, too, that Mr. Pop Stewart here, his mouse here was specifically bred to give him some sort of, advanced intel advantage here. So it's actually seeing like there was multiple types of collusion here. It seems like he was hearing how the balloons were going to move in advance. They were calling signals through his mouse here. So we're just going to hope here that our competitor here, Cole, can get a mouse that is normal. They're bred for this. They're made for this. And legends say is that there is a specific lineage here Mouse has used that his father, began breeding many years ago. So we're just gonna hope that he can keep on that momentum. He can get his equipment straight. We need some equipment people checking the balloons.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could speak for a moment, I've just been informed. There's going to be a bit of investigation into some of my materials. I maintain my innocence, but there is some allegations that I've been using some enhanced equipment, so they're going to look into that. But you know what? We'll be back tomorrow, and we're going to continue to compete when I'm found innocent of these accusations. So I appreciate you guys for being there and supporting me. But these are some real allegations against me that I intend to fight to the very end. We're going to clear my name. We're going to get back in here, and we're going to win this thing. So thank you guys for your attention, and you guys have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. All the paparazzi's trying to stop him here, but he is leaving. What a bombshell.
Truly earth-shattering news. It appears the Balloons Commission is really, really cracking down hard this year.
This is...
I mean, I have the utmost respect for him. To pause the competition while he sorts these out, you wouldn't want to continue while you're under scrutiny like that, because it can discredit your accomplishments, and he wants to make sure everything is crystal clear with nothing to hide.
Wow.
And I have also heard that those mice, his and his previous opponent's Pop Stewart, their mice came from the same place. They were actually bred in the same facility, and that's another point that people have been making. So we'll have to see. Hopefully there's nothing wrong and he can continue on tomorrow. But
you gotta wonder if it was Pop making these accusations here, trying to take the competition down, because as previously mentioned, they have found that Pop Stewart's mouse here did have was providing some unfair advantages, but that could be down to training, possibly a mutation. We truly don't know anything, so we'll make sure to give you the full scoop tomorrow, and hopefully we will see our star boy here competing. But that is all the Banana Crew has for you today, and what a tumultuous day. This could, depending on the outcome, already might be the most tumultuous day in the sport's history, but we'll see tomorrow, and we're hoping for good results. But
make sure to get your potassium in, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. But
it was a rough one.
after level 6, but all right. This is the Banana Crew signing out.